Welcome to Battleaxe, my latest Men of War video. So this is based on a pre-made mission from Men of War Assault Squad, the original Assault Squad. And I haven't really done a lot to the mission, I'm just kind of playing it out really as the British. So this mission's kind of based loosely on Battleaxe. I mean, Battleaxe was an Allied loss. The Allies, I think the Brits attempted to break through the siege of Tobruk in 1941, didn't quite manage it, and a general resigned as a result, I think Archibald Wavell. So I'm going to attempt to flank on the right to begin, send some troops and some tanks up to try and take that position on the right, then follow through with an attack on the middle and left flanks. Once I've taken those initial positions, I'm going to concentrate all my attack on the centre of the map, try and capture that sort of area in the middle, which is a fortified hill position, lots of German Flak 88s and embedded howitzers, etc., field cannons, lots of enemy infantry in trenches, so it's very well defended. And then once I've captured that position, if I manage to, there's this bit right at the back, which I'm going to try and pound with artillery. I've got some M7 priests, and then I'm just going to try and envelop them on the flanks and finish off that German resistance at the end. But I've got a relatively capable force, but I'm going to need a lot of troops to pull this one off. So I'm just going to rush the checkpoints here, no messing around, getting straight to it. So I'm going to pull back that Matilda. Left flank's heavily defended from tanks, Flak 88 positions, 3 or 4 flaks. So I tried to rush that really quick there, kind of overextended. Try and engage that trench on the left. Hit the damn tree. One crew. Come on, reload. Not a lot of cover for the tanks. I'm going to try moving on the right flank. German MG42s covering the hilltop there. All the approaches are covered, so it's going to be costly to say the least. And move forward this armoured car, or not even an armoured car, just a flatbed truck with a gun on. It might help. It's a Jeep. So that left flank is looking particularly well defended. Losing tanks pretty quick here. Got my Matildas back, Crusader tanks back. I think a cruiser got destroyed there. So I'm going to roll in the heavier tanks now, a Churchill and an M7 Priest howitzer. Try and open up on that centre. Pummel it a bit with some artillery fire. The artillery is just keeping the Germans, keeping their heads down for now at least, so I can maybe roll up some infantry, get a few squads up to these sandbag positions, get some cover, try and creep round on this right flank. I think that gun emplacement, MG42, has been silenced on the right, so I can maybe creep some infantry in there. Need to be careful not to get the Churchills destroyed, they're my main assets really. I'm going to try and move these Matildas up a bit. Medium tanks. That cruiser's been repaired, I think. Suppressing the Germans with Bren gunfire there. got a nice position on the right flank, I think. Maybe I can keep them suppressed a bit. Get more infantry up on this left flank, try and take that trench there. Matildas are looking good. Although the Germans are opening up on me with mortar fire. Notice that. Some mortar rounds coming in. Creep forward cautiously with the Matildas. Oh, took a hit there from something. I think there's a field gun somewhere. Can't see it. Oh shit. Matilda's down there. Oh no, both Matildas are down. Multiple Flak 88 positions there. I saw the flash from at least 2 cannons there. Can't do much. Those crews are exposed. They're not going to make it back. They're doomed. Germans opened up on them as soon as they bailed. I need to try and get to this ridge line at least. Get to that rock. I'm not going to bother trying to capture these flags. I know that's the essence of the mission, but I don't really need to. I'm just playing annihilation mode, really. Oh, damn it. So the Germans just took out my infantry there. Moving forward, more troops. I need to overwhelm them. Whoa! Okay, my infantry rush there. Bit of a zerg on my part. That didn't really work out. Germans opened up with everything they had there. Artillery barrage, mortar strikes. Half my infantry got wiped out there within a few seconds. So that was an utter loss for me. It was quite a devastating loss. So I need to pull back. Wow, barely got any men left there, but I need to pull back. Shit, another tank's down. Lighter tank got taken out there. I think that was a cruiser. Rolling in a Churchill. Churchill's got a better main gun, better range. Might be able to take out some of these Flak 88 positions. Oh, that's a bit of a gamble though. There's definitely one on that left flank I need to engage. He's reloading. I need to hit it. Come on, hit it. Oh! So those Flak 88s are absolutely devastating. I've got a better range than my Churchill's main gun. Churchill's taken a hit there. I don't think that front Churchill's going to make it. Might be able to get a hit. I think I may have taken that crew out. Possibly engaged that flak. I think that flak's down on the left. There's something going on the right flank now I can't see. I think I've still got a few infantry up there that may be overextended. So I'm going to have to use my priest again. Pound that position with artillery. Churchill's disabled. Lots of track damage, unfortunately, which is it's going to slow my attack right down. I need to repair these vehicles, move them forward. It's almost a stalemate, really. But these infantry have got some cover in the form of felled trees. Oh, and you've already seen it opening up. Yet another sandbag emplacement there, well defended on the right flank. All the approaches are covered, so I'm going to try and get in this German trench line in the middle because I don't think there's many infantry left there. Try and reinforce it, get some troops up there, quick mobility units. No, soldiers are down. Let's try and I've got a Daimler armoured car here that's quite fast. Might try and roll him forward. I really want to take this position on the left. I've still not got troops actually in that position yet. I'm still convinced there might be some Germans waiting for me there. Pretty sure there might be a couple of infantrymen there. Just cautiously move over. I'm going to pound it with some artillery. It's just probably overkill, but I'm not happy with the amount of units I'm losing, to be honest. So I think that worked. Take a headshot there. Don't like seeing my infantry getting picked off like this. Okay, let's just assess the situation a little bit here. Take a bit of a chill pill. So I've got some troops successfully in the central trench line, which is good. I'm just going to see what I've got. So I'm going to move the Churchill up, move some more infantry up, try and actually assert my position there in the centre. So you know what, although it's been costly, I've kind of achieved my objective, which was to gain control of the centre of the map. Taking a hit. Oh, don't like that at all. Where the hell is that coming from? There was still a flak 88 on the left flank. Two of them. Oh, damn it. Those flaks are just so effective. So that's a Churchill lost. This other Churchill's still capable of firing. I think I've seen where the flak 88 is. There's at least two of them out there. Gonna have to. Oh, it's lazy. I'm just gonna have to keep aware of the fact that there could be more out there. I'm sure there's more out there. Yes, sir. So I'm gonna just move these units up, move the priest up. I need to be very careful with this M7 priest. This is possibly my most valuable asset in this battle. The artillery is proving very effective at clearing out German defences. Ammunition's a problem though. I think there's only 50 shells available to that unit. So I need to be conservative really. Rolling up this light tank. It's a cruiser, I think. It might be a Valentine. Not sure. So just bring some assets forwards, just getting range. So I'm going to engage that position. It could be a 88 there. He looks like that's a direct hit. So while the left flank's getting pummeled, I'm moving up on the right. Oh, took a hit, fail, get those infantry out. Thought that M2 heavy machine gun might be able to suppress the Germans, but it didn't quite work out like that. So I need to get more troops in the trench. Full on infantry skirmish going on here on the right flank. Just a good old fashioned gunfight. Damn it. I was just about to say I like that unit. It's actually proving quite useful, fast and nimble, with a nice 6-pounder or so. And it got taken out by something. I don't know what got that actually. There's another Flak 88 out there somewhere. Fuck. This attack's really proving costly. Let's just keep this tank back a bit. Just need to pummel the hell out of that right flank. Should probably use some high explosive rounds to clear out the infantry. Christ. There is some Flak 88 out there that's doing me a hell of a lot of damage. So it looks like it's possibly a pack anti-tank gun. Direct hit on it there. I think that was what was causing me a lot of grief. I think that's dealt with. So I'm going to start creeping round, try and capture this centre. Get up on top of the hill. Maybe be able to engage the enemy on the right there. Get the top shot on them.
Follow me! Enemy! Covering fire!
Please do their thing. I don't like overly micromanaging in this, which is sometimes a problem with Men of War actually, because the AI sometimes doesn't quite do what you want them to do. So I did a bit of a break there, I needed a bit of a break. So let me just assess the situation. So I've basically taken over the centre of the map, which I'm happy with. Lost a lot of assets though, and there's still a formidable German defence further north. So I just need to pull some more units up. Although it looks like I've got a lot of units, I don't have that many. Most of those are infantry and just things like trucks and stuff. But I'm going to try and eat into my resources now and get my reinforcements out. As you can see, lots of units that I haven't really utilised yet. I need to probably think about using some mortar crews and MG teams, maybe even some field guns. Don't really need field guns.
Yes, sir.
So I'm just wisely positioning my troops before I get engaged, but it looks like I've been engaged. Ah, oh, damn it. 2 vehicles down on the right flank. It's proving quite tough to take that right flank. It seems to be a series of German emplacements that are causing me a lot of carnage there. I might try and just flank around it, to be honest. Go around the left.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
Nice. So an infantryman's opening up there with some sort of... I can't remember what they called them now. The British had a kind of mortar. They fired from their rifle. Piat or something like that. Quite good for clearing out positions. Got a Vickers machine gun there, just ready in case the Germans try and counter. I don't think they will, but I'm not entirely sure what this mission involves. I've modified this mission a bit, but it's basically one of the pre-made ones from the game. Just going to open up a little bit. Oh, that was clever. Bit of blue on blue. No, it's because there's a... yeah, that's not going to work. I need to move that vehicle, that unit forward a bit. My bad. Look at the amount of infantry there, dead. It's quite a grim sight, really. It's carnage, this battle. Absolute carnage. It's been a bit of a clusterfuck, really. But when you're up against fortified Flak 88 positions, there's not a lot you can do except throw numbers at it. Okay. Just move a bit closer. These commandos, Green Berets moving in. Well, oh no, they're Royal Marines, aren't they? Green Berets, of course. So, I'm just assessing what I've got, really. I always find with Men of War, the biggest mistake you can make is throwing all your key assets in the battle early on, and then if you lose them, you're screwed. So I've rolled up a Sherman Firefly here. Ambitious, but my thinking is this has got a really good gun to take out Flak 88s. So you just got to commit to it. Just got to do it. He who dares. So here we go. I'm just going to pound my position with the priests. Well, from what I can tell, the left flank looks relatively clear. Famous last words, possibly. Shit. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that, should I? Fuck. That. So that was disastrous. So yeah, okay. I know what you're all thinking. That was rubbish. That was terrible. So... right, I've got an AA gun here. I'm going to open up. Non-ideal. Oh, I just need to... he's actually doing quite a bit of damage. Sake. Okay, yeah, didn't really work out like I wanted it to that at all. They saw me coming basically, so I lost the Sherman Firefly there, which was pretty disastrous.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to focus on the right flank for now. I'm going to just try and take this right flank and think about the left flank a bit more later, maybe. Well, actually it looks like I've eaten away at the Germans on this right flank. I can finally move forward a bit. Yeah, that's fine. That was a secondary explosion. Not worried about that. Sometimes makes me jump though in this game. Firing a few pot shot rounds really in the general direction of the enemy resistance. Oh god, it's looking pretty quiet out there now on my front line, my forward base. It's all kicking off again. Just don't like the look at that at all. Let's get my infantry up. What? I don't know what happened there. Oh, I hit the trees. Hit the damn trees.
Yes, sir. Got it, sir.
The right flank's looking much quieter now. Use the standard armour car to just a light gun on it is enough to take out crews, I think. There we go. Oh no, luckily there's a destroyed vehicle in front of the Daimler that's actually acting as a shield, otherwise he would have been killed there by that round. Jesus, how many rounds does it take? A lot of shells just deflect off the flak's frontal armour. I'm not even sure if that is a flak, but whatever it is, it's quite well armoured. Okay, moving forward, a medium tank, cruiser. There we go. Okay, pull back, pull back. Got a few hits in at least. Slow advance. I kind of knew that the battle would pan out that way. Start off pretty hectic and then fuck. Yeah, he got a little bit too ahead of himself, that unit. I start off hectic and then kind of calm down a bit, which is kind of what's happened. Right. Artillery zeroing in on the German position.
Keine Zieleinwirkung! Schnell! Feuer wiederholen!
Wow, took a hit. Crew confused. I'm a little bit alarmed that I'm taking hits from this far out still. There's something out there and I'm just not seeing it. Just not seeing it. Bloody trees. Just gotta shoot through those trees. It's like that scene in Predator when they engaged that. Well, they thought the Predator was near them and they absolutely opened up on the tree line. So canopies are a big problem in jungle warfare. You have to basically plough through them to get some lines of sight. It's a serious issue, line of sight in combat. There we go. Okay, that'll do, I think. Be a bit more aggressive here, otherwise I'm never gonna gain any ground. Okay, that'll do. Still not convinced that flak's disabled, just not convinced. Fuck. I'm actually hitting a crew behind the target I'm trying to engage, but probably a good thing. What was that? Something opened up on me there. It looks like a mortar. No, that was, yes, it's a German artillery unit opening up. So that's another problem I've got to deal with, and something from a great distance got me there. Shit, so that was probably a flak further back. So there's multiple layers of defence I've got to work my way through here. I think a Hummel opened up on me there as well. Lots of MGs opening up on me there. They're just waiting. They're waiting for me to attack. They don't mind. So I'm not going to attack like a maniac. There's no cover whatsoever on that approach. Let's just return to the left flank. So, obviously I lost the Sherman earlier, which was a bit of a disaster. Let's see if these guys can do much.
Keep firing! Covering fire! Keep shooting!
Nice hit there with the priest. The worry is that I get the priest within range of the Hummel, but then the Hummel opens up on my priest because they've probably got a similar range, annihilating that German trench in the centre. And these guys are doing a good job at picking off the infantry with their Lee Enfield rifles. Oh, they're getting hit though. Hopefully they'll take a few down with them. That's all I can ask. He's reloading. Let's just have a look at what I've got. Yeah, just tiny little squads. Not going to do a lot to... I mean, all numbers count, everything counts at the end of the day, but they're not really going to do a great deal. I haven't really got as many infantry left as I would like, to be honest. I lost a lot in that mad attack earlier, where probably around 50 or so troops got killed in a barrage of shells from probably the Hummel. So I've still got a few tanks, and I have got a Sherman Firefly, I have got another one in reserve, which is good. And I actually have another M7 Priest in reserve. So it's not bad. It's not a bad situation. Okay. I'm going to move that MG squad up. Not a lot they're going to really do, but they may, you never know, they may get in range of the German infantry. I need to repair some of these tanks. I always neglect that, I know. I need to start repairing things faster. So I'm moving up a few, I don't really want to call them cannon fodder, but some light tanks, just to hopefully push the way through. I think it's a Crusader and another AA tank. So the infantry are using the Sherman as cover, which is good. It's not always bad when you get a destroyed tank. Sometimes it actually acts as good cover for infantry. That's it, it's more like it. Right, I've got a mortar crew, which I should have done earlier, but I've got a mortar crew up to the front line, and I'm going to use the mortar crew to engage the Germans hiding behind walls, which should be quite effective in theory. Probably needs another salvo. I know they're out there somewhere.
Keep firing! Fire at will! Covering fire!
Germans in this trench, still hanging in there. Oh, they're there. Whoa. There's a field gun just ahead. Oh shit. So there's another Flak 88 out there, really far out, overlooking that advance, and a few Germans held up still. So the mortar should be able to engage them in theory. Pulling back my crew, which is good. I like seeing the crew survive. The crew can fight another day, in theory. I've still got this AA gun. I'm going to attack. I'm going to get in there with the infantry, try and claim that position, use the mortar to cover their advance. Whoa, that was a bit off. Good smooth assault on that trench there. Finished off the pockets of infantry hiding in there in the trench. As long as this unit stays on the left, he should be protected from the flak 88 because there's some buildings covering the advance. AA is actually quite effective against infantry. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that little attack. Not a huge victory, but just a nice, smooth, coordinated assault. So I'm at that point in the battle now where I'm feeling kind of mentally done in, so I need to think about mopping it up soon. Otherwise I could start making some errors of judgment. There aren't that many Germans left, but they are in a good fortified position, and there is a Hummel there that could potentially cause lots of damage to me. So I think I need to use my infantry as much as possible, try and flank them. The M7 Priest is still useful. I'm going to hit that area there. This doesn't seem to be hitting anything, but it's good anyway. I like to do it. So I've got another Churchill, and well, I've got a Firefly. I'm not going to use the Firefly yet. I'm going to roll up the Churchill. So I'm going to try and engage that flak 88 on the hilltop, because I know it's out there and I don't want any more surprises. So it looks good. It doesn't look like they've seen me. I might need to get a little closer. Possibly down. I may have taken out the crew at least of that gun. I'm not too concerned about it. Still a fair few troops in that trench. Oh! Where the hell did that come from? Oh, I see. There's another field gun there. Just so easy to miss these things. Right there. So well camouflaged. There's good concealment going on here.
Keep moving. Don't stop. Open, keep.
Just taking a bit of a look.
Got it, sir.
The mistake in this game is to react aggressively when you lose a unit, because you're just going to lose more units. You've got to just keep your senses, keep your wit with you, understand what to do. Here we go. Whoa, that was around from a Hummel, and that flak's still engaging me on the left. So I'm going to need to try and outrun that Hummel. There's two Hummels by the looks of it. Whoa, what the hell was this? So there's mortar rounds hitting the sand. So my infantry just needs to sneak forwards, hopefully survive that barrage, just get in that trench line. Shit, that attack failed on the right. They all got mowed down, trying to get closer. But it looks like we're victorious on the centre here. Looks like they've managed to get to the trench. If they can get through the barbed wire. Oh hell no you don't. Nice. Hesh rounds. Nice. These guys heroically, against all odds, crept through barbed wire and a barrage of mortars and got to that trench. And in theory they're going to clear it out. I'm going to have another go at the right flank now, try and move forward a bit. Don't know what killed that first attack, don't know what mowed those guys down. I think it possibly was a lone infantryman with an MG. Oh, I see him. I'm engaging him. There you are. He's down, he's down. So the guys in the centre trench are engaging. There's a flat crew there. They're keeping them pinned down. Moving up on the right. Oh, someone else is in there. He mowed them down. He saw them coming. So close. I think one more attack should do it. In theory, should be able to gain that ground. Still got some guys here. I need to reinforce them. Reinforce this centre. Back the attack. Get this mortar crew a bit closer. What have we got here? Just a load of disabled vehicles. Some of them can be repaired, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to try and do it without that. So we've got a Sherman and another M7 Priest. I think my original priest is out of ammunition now, so I have to resort to my backup priest. You can't rely on artillery in this game though. Artillery only gets you so far. It's just, it complements attacks. Nice. So we've certainly gained ground now. Right. Formidable line of defence there, but I need to just go for it. To back them up, more units. So my second priest's moving into range. Here we go.
Covering fire! Suppressing fire! Attack!
To be extra cautious with this Sherman Firefly, because this is the last heavy tank I have left now. Don't want to run into any surprises I can't contend with, so got to be very careful with this Sherman. So it's combined might of artillery, mortars and infantry surges have possibly won me the day, but there's still German troops out there and there's still that Hummel to contend with. Let's go. I think I've finally seized that right flank. My infantry have moved in on that trench. So got to hit that flat crew, make sure that's down. There he is. Pretty confident that's dealt with now. maybe one more. Okay, that looks good. Infantry goes first. Good stuff. Engaged that Hummel at range. Managed to flank it. Still not got the kill shot on it. There we go. Looks like one sole infantryman managed to survive the assault on that trench. Whoa. Oh! Looks like there's another Hummel out there. I didn't spot that one. Shit. There's a second emplacement there. Lots of infantry, more than I thought. Grenades. Ah, yeah, they didn't see it. Damn. So still a few anti-tank guns there. I need to probably flank it on the right, maybe.
Keep firing!
So I've got an infantry squad here I can use, and one of them's got a launcher. Like I said earlier, I forgot the name of it. But it's an effective infantry mortar. Here we go. Stem gun. Oh yeah, I need to micromanage a bit here. Use this. Bang. Boom. Didn't quite get it. Here we go. Nope. I love this weapon. Oh, what's that? Don't like the sound of that. Oh, shit. Damn. Some serious weapons being fired at me here. Oh, Firefly took a hit. I think the Firefly's immobilised. Track's damaged. Very vulnerable position. Haven't got a shot on the Hummel. I'm going to have to resort to the priest, I'm afraid. Try and get the infantry a bit closer. And through. Resorting to pistols. Desperate attack, low on ammo. Need to get grenades out there. Oh, so close. Just going to keep him covered for now. I'm going to repair that Sherman. Going to move these guys up a bit. Maybe here, that's better. A bit safer. I could even take over one of these flaks. Some of them are still more than capable of firing. It's nothing to really shoot though. So close. So close, but just don't want to do anything crazy at the last minute, so I'm just being cautious. My infantry have got the enemy infantry pinned down, just ebbing away at them, gun on gun. Should eventually prove victorious in theory. Finally repairing that Sherman, should have done that earlier. Keep forgetting. So I'm just waiting for that repair.
Yes, sir.
Suppressing fire.
In fact, he's got a bazooka. He's got a bazooka. I'm going to use it against the Hummel. You never know. Oh! Nice, epic. That was a glorious bazooka shot, that.
Keep firing.
So the infantry dealt with the Hummel. It does happen. Sherman's ready to roll. Get around that building, finish off those Germans on the left there. It's not going to work. Being really cautious. That's not going to work. It actually did work. Whoa. So that Sherman's finishing off pockets of enemy resistance now. Very much a mopping up phase of the battle, I'd say. So it looks like I've conquered the position and cleared it out of enemy.
Grenade! Keep moving!
Crew, Hummel crew, refusing to run from their downed vehicle. Mowed down by machine gun fire in the end. I've always wished in Men of War that they maybe patched it one day, that so enemy troops surrender. If the odds are looking hopeless, they basically just give up, and you have to use some units to capture them, bring them back to the enemy, your forward base or whatever. That would be a nice feature in a game like this. Because really in real life, I mean, in situations like this, the infantry, the remaining enemy infantry would just likely surrender unless they were extremely hard line. And it would be nice if a game captured that, I always thought. The only game I can think of that ever had that was Hidden and Dangerous 2. Enemies would surrender, and it was always a feature I really liked. Kind of felt realistic. So it looks like there's literally only one or two enemies left, so I'm going to just try and finish them off. Ah, that's a pretty useless weapon for this actually. Silenced MG, or SMG. Yeah, ugh, he didn't do too well. Just going to flank around. So yeah, this is mopping up really. So I really enjoyed this battle, and I hope you've enjoyed watching me play it out. Like I said at the start, this was actually just based on a pre-made mission from Assault Squad 1. Really good battle. I think the Germans actually reinforce and counter if you play it correctly, but I think I kind of messed up the mission a little bit with my fiddling and broke their triggers, so that there were no German reinforcements. But I didn't mind that. I quite like the challenge of taking out in placed flak 88 positions and Hummels, etc. So it was a very close battle actually. If I hadn't, it really fell back to my Sherman and Priest. I think if I had lost that final Sherman, I don't think I would have probably just kept throwing infantry after infantry at that trench and probably just lost in the end. Not had enough units to rally a serious assault. So it was actually down to the wire, in fact, because like all these things, a lot of the time you rely on key units, key assets to actually get you through in the end. But the infantry did a great job. If the infantry were the meat of the attack, they were the backbone of the assault really. And I just had to keep a fresh supply of infantry attacking continuously on both mainly the right and left flanks, or the centre flank even. So it was pretty arduous, and in the end, yeah, quite a tough one. But that was good fun. I hope you enjoyed watching it. So I'm just going to finish off by just finishing off these last few troops on the map. They're just hiding somewhere, rolling in all my units to attack. There's one. Well, he took one of my guys down with him, so I can respect that. Where's this last guy? There's one right on the left of the map there. I think he's in that flak 88 position. So there you go, Battleaxe. Not an accurate depiction of Battleaxe, because that was ultimately an Allied loss in World War II. But an enjoyable Men of War session nonetheless. Hope you enjoyed it. I will try and put out a video. I know I always say this and I never do, but I do want to do these missions more often, these videos, but they just take so much time to do. So, and I'm sure you can appreciate that. So, there we go. Battleaxe. Hope you enjoyed.